Here's the latest for Force 13's regional AU channel for Friday the 24th of November. Severe thunderstorm activity is again on the radar for Friday. Bureau Meteorology issued a top priority severe thunderstorm warning for heavy rainfall for the Marino Arroyo forecast districts at 4:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Persistent thunderstorms continuing in the south with long-lasting moderate to severe falls. However, the Bureau has cancelled that warning, and they've issued a fresh warning for damaging winds, heavy rainfall for the Gulf and Central West forecast districts. Service trough and a moist, unstable atmosphere combines with strong winds aloft, generating severe thunderstorms through inland Queensland this morning. Severe thunderstorms likely to produce damaging winds, heavy rainfall, flash flooding in the warning area over the next several hours. You can clearly see on the graphic what areas are under the warning. Longreach again, Barcaldine, Blackall, Aramac, Muttaburra. A 96 km/h wind gust was recorded at 20 to 5 at Century Mine. Now we have a look at supercell probabilities from 10 a.m. through to 2200 hours Saturday, and I have no doubt that the Bureau Meteorology throughout today leading to Monday will continue to update, issue related warnings, but you can clearly see that much of the country is unstable, and due to the severe thunderstorm activity, records have been broken. Although we have a flood warning for both New South Wales and Queensland sides of the Paroo River, and with the severe thunderstorm activity, there's always a possibility that the Bureau could issue a further warning via a flood watch. We've got to keep in or remember that slow moving thunderstorms can really see the picture change. Pressure and precipitation, and Victoria and South Australia are in for some of this medicine, especially from this afternoon. But again, it's the northwestern, central, southern areas of Queensland, Burke down to Victoria. Current capital city temperatures at the time of doing this update: 19.2 Sydney, 18.6 Melbourne, 21.8 Brisbane, 19.6 in Perth, 15.5 Adelaide, 14.7 Hobart, 16.5 Canberra, 24.2 in Darwin. Now we have a look at storm probabilities for the same period. and they appear to be intense in the afternoon, evening hours. Showers possible storm for Darwin, showers developing Canberra, mostly sunny for Hobart, Adelaide, showers clearing, partly cloudy for Perth, possible morning shower here in Brisbane, showers developing also for Melbourne, shower or two for Sydney. 1.8 millimetres of rain recorded in Darwin and 22.8 for Adelaide, very healthy. And Sydney gets in on the act too, 14.4 millimetres. So 14.4 for Sydney, 22.8 Adelaide, and 1.8 in Darwin. So storm probabilities for today, 3 to 2200 hours tomorrow. And as I've mentioned over the last few days, this is an unusual El Nino event and quite a bit of low pressure activity over the Australian continent. Now here's a look at precipitation. Again, it's the GFS model. Meteorology cancelled a top priority severe thunderstorm warning for the Arnhem district up there in the Northern Territory about 10 to 2 a.m. local time today. The precipitation scale is the bottom of the screen. This information is updated every 6 hours, but much needed rainfall and is good news. Now this is pressure and wind, and just looking at the weatherzone.com.au, nearly 100 millimetres in an hour for a town here in Queensland. 100 millimetres in 1 hour, followed by 36 millimetres in 10 minutes. On the Queensland town of Georgetown, on Wednesday evenings, thunderstorms were flashing over much of Queensland. Thunderstorms only picked up in the north when the sun went down. Particularly active storm cluster moved over the town around 9 p.m. lasting to around midnight, so 3-hour period. Lightning show, active storm cluster. .8 millimetres in 10 minutes, 95.4 millimetres in an hour, recorded Georgetown Airport. The system doubled back over itself and resulting from the meeting or the clashing of sea breezes from the Gulf and Cairns coast. 37,000 lightning strikes were recorded, with just under 7,000 striking the ground statewide. Queensland saw 1.3 million lightning strikes in the 24 hours to 6 a.m. Thursday. Here's a look at the Bureau's latest total forecast of rain. The intense deluge added up to a mammoth 141.8 millimetres, making it Georgetown's wettest November day in 151 years of records. It was also its wettest day since ex-tropical cyclone Nora impacted the region in March of 2018. Rainfall this intense is rare, even for a location in northern Australia that can see tropical cyclones. Over 1, 2 and 3 hour time scales, this deluge is estimated to be between a 1 in 100 year and 1 in a 200 year chance to occur in any given year for the area. So, rainfall, 151 years of records. And we still got the tropical cyclone season. And still another 6-7 days before we move into December. And here's a look at the GFS model, and not much happening on the tropical scene at present. We will continue to bring the latest information. There is a possibility of another live stream, so please continue to monitor the channel. And again, bye for now.